Hi! I have a product review for you today. I'm going to be reviewing Neutrogena Mineral Shears Blush right here. Now this is kind of an interesting packaging idea, so I'm going to be reviewing the package itself in terms of distribution and how the product works, as well as the actual blush and its lasting power. So the color that I got is in Silky Sable, which says 30 next to it. The color is right here. I've already kind of swatched it on my hand. It's kind of hard to see and I couldn't really get too much on here because it is a sheer blush. These are sometimes nice to have when you just want, just a light coverage. If you're not wearing other face makeup, you can just put it right on. Now, I was originally attracted to this product because the color of the blush is more of a brown blush. It's not a bronzer, it is a blush. It doesn't have a pink tone to it, and almost all of the blushes offered by Neutrogena do have that. And I'm kind of a fan of Neutrogena products because they don't make me break out. So, yeah. So anyways, so basically I think the main point of this product would be the packaging, which would get most people to buy it. It is one inclusive product, or tool I guess you could say, that has the product inside of it. Okay, let me just show you how this product works, okay? So it has a plastic lid on top right here. You pull this off and there's another plastic barrier that goes around the brush right here, and you actually push that down with your finger. Now, the directions tell you to turn it upside down and tap it 3 times, and then you can start applying it onto your cheeks. Now, it also says, so you're supposed to be able to see a little bit of color starting to come through the center of the brush right there, which you can kind of see, and you can see there's a little bit like powder coming off right there. But if you're not getting enough product that way, it says to hold it on top of your hand like this and move back and forth like that. Now, I've kind of noticed just so far with this, 3 taps upside down isn't enough product for me, but then if you hold it on top of your hand, it's way too much product. Even though it is a sheer, you can get just so much of it that it's not that there's too much color on your cheeks, it's just that there's so much product and you can see this thick layer of it. I would say that the color payoff is a slightly deceiving from how it looks in this product. This is the only one that I have from this particular type of blush from Neutrogena. I think there's 6 different colors. In the container, you don't really notice it, but once it's on your skin, it has a very light glitter in it, which is kind of weird for Neutrogena because they're so about really natural looking makeup, and I felt that the glitter was just a little bit too intense for me, and it also overshadowed the sheerness of the blush. I did notice a problem, however, once you kind of have the set amount of product that you want on your cheeks. If you return to your cheeks to try to go over it and buff it out to make it look more natural and smooth and like it's actually part of your complexion, then you kind of face problems, because that motion, you brushing it back and forth on your cheeks like this, it causes more product to come out of the container. So while you're trying to buff, you're getting more product, which causes it to be kind of hard to get even cheeks on both sides in terms of color. I find if I apply this while I'm, at home, I'll get out another brush and buff it out, and that kind of defeats the purpose. Oh, the brush itself, it's not super nice, really, but it's not as crappy as I thought it would be. It's okay. I don't know. I wouldn't buy, if they sold just like a brush that felt like and looked like this, I wouldn't buy it. But for being like one little package, it's kind of neat. And it is nice if you're trying to reduce the amount of makeup that you carry in your purse, which I've been trying to do because I carry a lot. But, I mean, this is really neat idea because it's just kind of one item, and I thought this would be a really great blush to apply in the car, like while you're driving, because sometimes I do that and it's kind of hard to hold blush in your hand while you're driving and be dipping your brush into the blush and be applying it and everything. And I thought this was really cool because you can just do everything with one hand and apply it, look in the mirror, and be set. So this is a cool idea, but the actual application of it doesn't work so much. The blush itself, because it is a sheer, it does kind of fade over time. It doesn't last super long, but in general, Neutrogena isn't really known for their lasting capabilities for their makeup. Most of it kind of fades, but I do favor the Neutrogena brand because it doesn't make me break out, and if you have acne prone skin like I do, you have to favor those brands even if there are slight you know, bad qualities about them too. So overall, I would be hesitant to try another shade of this because it's just, it's difficult to apply. Okay, so just as a recap, the positives to this product, definitely nifty packaging, you know, it's one-hand blush application, that's really cool, but the downsides are you don't have precise control over the amount of product that is being distributed by the product, by the container. There you go. So it's kind of an iffy type of product. If you really, really like one of the colors, I would say try it. I think that's a really good thing that they use a sheer product in this container because it's so difficult to apply. If this was a more pigmented blush, it would be ridiculous. It would be so hard to get even cheeks. It would be really bad. So overall, I probably won't buy another one of these, but I prefer Neutrogena's other blushes to this. So that is a review on Neutrogena Mineral Sheers Blush in Silky Sable. I hope this review helped you in some way. If you saw this or you thought about buying it, I hope I could help you a little bit with your choice. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye.